Good evening and welcome back to this week's section of Dialogue Houston. If you've been with us for the first part of the show, we have a fascinating conversation with our guest this week, looking at the recession, but from a positive perspective. All right, tell us who's with us this time.
Well, the last segment we had two wonderful business strategists. Now we've got two operators who are in the trenches to share some insights with the studio audience, exactly, and the audience out there, exactly what they're doing in order to not only survive but thrive in this challenging economy. To my immediate left, I've got Dee Nichols. Dee is the owner of Unishippers. And then to her left, I've got James Marcel, who is the managing partner of Reliant Leasing Systems. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, Dolphy. Good to have you here. So tell us from your end of the spectrum and looking at this, where do you see things? How are things going? What do you see coming up in the months to come?
What we've seen in the marketplace is, and being also in the transportation space, we are a lessor, seller, and renter of semi-trailers to the transportation industry. And our industry it seems like we're impacted first on both ends. When things start to slow down, we start to feel it first, and as things start to recover, we start to feel that first as well. So far this year, we've been a little bit behind plan, and we have been able to see the market from various segments. We have offices here in Houston, Dallas, and in Chicago. Our Texas office, our Houston office rather, has done fairly well on the lease and rental side of things, and Dallas has done okay on the sales side versus Chicago, which is highly tied to the auto industry. They've suffered a little bit more this year, but or at least over the last couple of weeks, actually, we've seen our quote levels go up. They've been elevated, so we feel that as long as we can, sustain what's actually presented to us right now, and hopefully capture some of the business that's in our pipeline, that we'll do okay for the remainder of this year.
And most of your business is with corporations, not individuals.
No individuals.
Not owner. Okay.
Right.
Drivers. Okay.
Primarily corporations.
And I think we're talking in the green room. You're actually expanding into different product lines to capture some areas that you weren't necessarily in before during the recession. Is that right?
That is correct.
So it's a creative time.
Right. It is a creative time, and that's how we look at it as well.
Right.
We think that there are some areas that haven't really been tapped, and right now with this economy, it's really creating other mechanisms or other avenues for us to go into. And one of those areas is we're looking at managing businesses that are comparable to ours in other spaces around the country, in other markets rather around the country. And this will allow us, as we see it, an opportunity to grow and expand our business on very limited resources. So we feel that will be a very good niche for us going into the upcoming years.
So there is a lot of positive things happening in this environment, in this economy, if one really seizes the opportunity. Let me give you both a quick little second to give us a closing comment of what you think you see in the next few months coming.
Well, for me, in our business, we're sort of like we're following the money as well. What we see in the upcoming months are opportunities from the stimulus package. We feel that we will be able to capitalize on that rather, by retooling our business. And we feel that will be a great market for us, a great opportunity for us as well,